Hello everyone and welcome to DK Gamer. I am back with yet another Pokemon Go update video, and I make these every second Thursday, so be sure to check in there. In these videos I will show you what new Pokemon I got, shinies, hundos, nundos, costume Pokemon, or other cool stuff that I just want to show off. And then I will talk about what's gonna happen over the next 2 weeks when I don't make a video, so I can keep you up to date. I have made a video about how I think every Pokemon that have not yet been released in Pokemon Go will be. So at the end of my videos I will talk about the new ones and if I was right or wrong. So you should really check out that video first. The link will be in the description for every video. There will be numbers in the titles of my videos, but don't worry, it's just to have something to differentiate them. You don't have to watch everyone to know what's going on, but of course I would like you to, so you can support my little channel. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. Hello everyone and welcome to DK Gamer. Okay, so first, right now we are at the Road to Kalos event. So let's just look at these Go Pass that we had for this event. So we've got a lot of cool stuff. I was thinking we have of course had the new link charts thing going on. And then a lot of candy as always. And then these bonuses here where we get increased scatterbox sub-medal progress for each pinned postcard. And you can open up to 100 gifts a day. And Premier Ball have an increased catch rate, which is really cool that it's so easy to catch these legendaries when there are raid hours every day. And this with the increased scatterbox, I've seen that it's like 3 at a time, I think. So when you get it all, I think it's like you get 9 maybe or something. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. And then at the end you don't get a legendary, but you get a Lucario and a lots of mega NG for Lucario. So that's okay, I guess. And yeah, I am still at level 77, trying to get level 78. And I only need the kilometers right now. I got the others quite quickly with the body hearts and the field research tasks. And I need about 120 kilometers to be done with this. 121 to be exact. But yeah, so it's still gonna take a bit of time. I think 2 weeks maybe less. I hope less than 2 weeks I will be done with this, because I think the next one is gonna be quite easy. I have a lot of the rocket radars. I can do that like right away. Of course I have the platinum medals. I have a lot of incubators, so I also just need to get that out of the way. It would be really nice if it had been now, because of the 2 kilometers going down to 1 kilometer right now. I hatch so many a day. Yeah. And then the 50 lucky trades. I have a lot of lucky friends, so I'm just gonna reach out to them and then get it done with. So it should go quite quickly, this one. And then we are at the last one, where I do have the 999 excellent throw. That's gonna take a long time because I'm not super great at that. I usually just catch, randomly. I don't really go after a throw, for example. So it's gonna be hard, and the 80 raids is also gonna take a long time, of course. And the trainer battles, I think, gonna take a few days. I don't think it'll be that bad, especially since I never played, so I'm at the very bottom of it. So the first mini battles will be very easy to win, of course. So yeah, so this one is just the hardest one overall, I think, with the 400 kilometers taking so long. But anyway, let's go start looking at the Pokemon. So to start off here, we got a lot of the new costume Pikachus, of course, for the Kanto Day and the Johto Day, because we haven't had these ones before for some reason. So we had this one and this one, pretty cool, and then this one. Yeah, and this one is actually really nice because when the Valentine's Day event were here, shiny Nidoran male and female were boosted, and I got one of each. I did not need the male one. I did get this one first. I always get the male one. I have that line done. I have had it done for a while. But the female line I do not have. I only have Nidoqueen, and then I got this one afterwards, and I was really happy. So now I have Nidorina and Nidoqueen, so now I just need the female to be done with that overall. So yeah, very close now. Then we got a new Gigantamax, of course, with Meowth. I only did 2 of them, I think, and I actually got a very good one. It was very hard to take down, was way harder than it was supposed to be, or whatever you say, because this one should be very weak. It's not even an evolved Pokemon, but it was so hard to take down. It was really weird. Then I got a Nundo Ponyta that I evolved into Rapidash. But this is actually my 30th Nundo that I've gotten. So that's pretty cool ever since I started doing the string to collect them. Of course, I probably have had a lot of others that I just transferred without knowing. So when I started collecting these, this has been my 30th. So that's really cool. Got a shiny Chansey, and this is actually my daily encounter. So that was pretty cool. I still don't understand why daily encounters can run away, because that kind of defeats the whole purpose about it. So that's really weird. And then we had the raid hour for Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, and I just did 3 of them because I had the raid possible. And I did end up getting a Moltres with a special background, which is very funny because I am, of course, Team Valor. So it really fits that I get this one. So that was really cool. Then I got a shiny Totodile, and it was not from any of the Spotlight Hours actually. It was actually before that, so we're just on the Johto day and just randomly got one. I don't know if the starters are shiny boosted. I think they are with the Pikachus, right? And this is very, very cool. In case you don't know, there have been codes out to getting unknown X, Y, and Z. And I'm really happy because they were all new for me. I don't have that many left now, and when Kalos Tour starts, we can get a K as well, which I also don't have. Which means I will be at 21 out of 28 unknowns, which is really, really, really nice. I did not expect to be so close to getting all of them, and now it actually might be possible. So I really, really hope we can get the other ones. Then I got a shiny Shuckle. Yeah, I already had this one, but it's still cool. I really like this shiny for some reason. I just think it's so cute. Got a second Hundo Aron that I evolved into Laren, so now I have Leon and Acheron as Hundos. Then I got another background here with Kyogre. I got this one yesterday, of course. It looks really, really cool, actually. I think it's very, very nice. And I also got the Groudon one, which was really lucky because I only did one of each, and then they both had the background. But yeah, again, I don't really care that much, but it's still quite cool, I would say. And I really like these backgrounds. They're actually really, really good. They're really, really nice with this flowing motion here with the rocks coming up. Yeah, they did something special with these at least, so that's nice. And yeah, I got another Nundo, so my 31st Nundo here, with a Mana that I evolved into Moshana, because I also have a Hundo Moshana, so a Hundo to my Nundo, or a Nundo to my Hundo actually. And this one is really, really nice because I did end up getting a shiny Blitzel, and I got it quite quickly too, so that was really cool. I got it like the first day it was out. You know, you had to walk 2 kilometers to get it. I did need this one to be done with the shiny line, so now I am. I have Blitzel and Zebstrika as shiny, so really, really happy about that. Love it. Also got a shiny Spritzy. I also think I got one last time in my last video, actually. Got a shiny Litten. A little random, just from an encounter. And yes, then we had Enormous Firion form on the raid day with also Love Disc and Furfrou. I did not attend it because I was at a birthday that day, but there was another person who also plays Pokemon Go at the party. So we did some remote raids and then we traded them because we were lucky friends. So I ended up with a lucky one, of course. And the stats were actually quite good. So yeah, now we finally have this one. And I will say this one is so damn ugly. I don't understand what's happening with this face of it. And like, yeah, it just makes no sense to me. It's so damn ugly. I really don't like this design at all. Then I got a shiny Fuecoco, also a bit random just from an encounter here. Yeah, and that was it for the Pokemon. Now it's time to talk about the things that's gonna happen over the next 2 weeks when I don't make a video. And actually we don't have any regular events like Community Day, Raid Hour, stuff like that. We do have some really exciting things, of course, happening, especially this weekend, the 28th of February and the 1st of March, where Kalos Tour, of course, will be happening. So it is, as always, with the rotating habitats for 6 hours from 10 to 6. And of course, Kalos is a very small dex. It is the smallest one, so we won't have a lot of spawns. There will be a lot of spawns from the other regions as well, just to fill it out. I totally get it, but it's also a bit sad that there's so many Pokemon that's not from Kalos. Also, I really don't like that they haven't done something with Flabebe and Furfrou to make them more available. Like, it's still regional forms. I don't understand why they're doing this. It's supposed to be Kalos Tour. You're supposed to get all the Pokemon. Other regionals like Halucha and Klefki are in 10km eggs, but so is Kangaskhan and Heracross, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, it is of course because of the Mega Evolution, so they have to tie them in somehow, and this is how they're doing it. I get it, but I also am a bit annoyed with it, I would say. And as a bit of a surprise, I would say we are getting new Mega forms with Mega Victreebel, Mega Malamar, and Mega Dragonite, which I'm very surprised by because I don't think they were allowed to have these new Megas in the game so soon. I thought they were gonna wait at least a year or something, because I thought it had something to do with like people buying the games of Legend C to A, because if you can just get them for free in Pokemon Go, why would you buy the game? So it's very cool, but I'm also so sad, and I think it's a huge missed opportunity that we won't be getting Mega Mewtwo X and Y. I thought we really were going to. I also said that in my video, how I thought all the Pokemon will debut in the game. So what are they gonna gonna do with Mega Mewtwo now? I really don't understand. This seems like such a perfect opportunity. And then we will be getting this new Super Mega Raids with the link charges where we have to use those. And you do have to use Mega Evolved Pokemon to defeat them because they will have these shields up and they can only be taken down by Mega Pokemon. I don't really like this feature. It's another cash grab, of course, be done for free, but I just think it sounds so difficult and complicated, and you really need to like have people around and have people do the right thing. You can't just play with small children that don't know how to do it, for example. It's a big no-no for me. I really don't like this feature at all. I think it's such a cop-out. And another huge missed opportunity that they've done is that we won't be getting the Villain Pokeball pattern and Fancy pattern. I don't understand why we won't be getting these either. And as always, I will make a special video about Kalos Tour, and that will be out on Monday the 2nd of March. But yeah, I will be able to finish my Kalos Platinum Medal because I will get, hopefully, or I definitely will get the Halucha from 10 km. I will do everything to get it, of course, because I need it. And then, of course, in the next season of March, we will be getting Volcanion from the special research. So then my Kalos medal will be complete. So happy about that. Really, really nice. And yeah, let's talk about the new season that will start from March on. A lot of new changes are coming to the game. I think a lot of new exciting changes are coming to the game. Yeah, I look at that for a while because there are a lot of things here. So they're saying that events are moving toward a more regular schedule and weekend events will only happen on Saturdays now, which I guess is okay. So you can plan around it a little bit. I think I would like it to be Sunday because I think people have more plans on Saturdays than Sundays. At least that's how it is with me. And I think the more regular schedule, I believe is just gonna like continue as we're doing it right now. So every event will be from Tuesday to Sunday, or maybe they're gonna do something else. We'll see. And they say they will focus more on Go Pass and then the timed research, which I think is really, really, really cool. But to see people complaining about it a lot, like there is these every month. I mean, you can't just ignore them. Why are you complaining about it? Yeah, I don't really get that, but I really like the Go Pass. So I'm really glad they're gonna continue on that with the whole thing where you get bonuses and rewards and then a legendary at the end of it. I think it's really, really cool. And also we're getting an in-game event calendar, which I think is really great at doing this, and they should have done this a long time ago because it doesn't make sense that you have to go out and look at other stuff like on Facebook and Reddit to get information about the game. That doesn't make sense. So I'm really happy they're doing this. And then we're just getting a lot of new things every day now. So Sunday will be double time Sunday, where instants and lore medals will last twice as long. And then Monday we'll have Fast Track Monday, where you get 2-point Go points when completing past tasks, which is also very, very cool, I would say. And of course, Max Monday will be continuing as always. But then I think they're doing something that I'm really, really sad about. They are getting rid of Spotlight Hours. I don't understand why they're doing that. I think it's a really bad idea to get rid of them. I really, really enjoy Spotlight Hour. I love the getting the Pokemon like a mini community day and having the bonus that's attached to it. A lot of people like the 2x transfer candy for the legendaries, for example. We had like, you get like double starters for Pokemon that give extra starters already, or 2x XP for Pokemon that's easier to do excellent catches on. We also had the one with the Sinistee, where you could get the antique form very easily. So it's so sad they're getting rid of this. I hope it's gonna come back at some point and they'll see that it's a bad idea. But yeah, you never know. That's the only critique I have for that. Otherwise, I think everything else looks really, really great. Then Tuesday will be Showcase Tuesday, where showcases will take place, where they say it's featuring up to 20 different categories, whatever that means. I don't really know what that's gonna be. If it's gonna be still only gonna be huge Pokemon, or it's gonna be like tiny Pokemon and other stuff like that. Hopefully it will. Yeah. Wednesday will still be Raid Hour, and then Thursday is gonna be Go Battle Thursday. I'm not really gonna do anything with that. I don't play it at all. And then Friday is gonna be Friendship Friday, where you can get up to 2 special trades, increased chance of a lucky trade, and then reduce Stardust cost for trades, and guaranteed Candy XL from trades. So that's a lot of things there. I'm definitely gonna focus on that one when I need to get the lucky trades done. So that's really, really nice. And then we get the Volcanion, as I talked about here. And then we also have a really cool thing with the shiny Pokemon, that now evolved Pokemon can be shinies, which I do think is a good idea, because in the main games, every single Pokemon you encounter can be shiny. But in here, it's only the first stage form for some reason. So I do think it's very, very cool they're doing this. I hope they're also gonna make the evolved forms have a better shiny odds, because I think that would make sense. And then they also say that the Pokemon encountered from raid battles and hatched from eggs are more likely to be shiny, But I mean, they already are, so I don't understand what that means. I guess it's not going to be in the 1 in 500, and it's going to be better than that, because a lot of the raid battles are better. Like the Pokemon that can't evolve, for example, they're like 1 in 64, I believe it is. And of course, legendaries are 1 in 20. So I don't really understand what they mean by that one, but I hope it's going to be affected. They also say that the Shadow Pokemon will be better, have better shiny odds, and also from Team Rocket Go leaders and Giovanni, which is interesting because Giovanni's Pokemon are usually legendaries and they don't come out as shinies before a certain event, so I don't understand if that's a mistake or a typo or if it means they actually will be. We'll see. But yeah, there's a lot of new things happening. I'm really excited for this. I think it's going to be great. It sounds like a lot of cool stuff. They're actually doing major changes in the game for the better, I hope. Yeah, but we're getting rid of Spotlight Hour, which I just think is so sad. It's going to be dearly missed. But yeah, I am very excited for it, and I think it's going to be great. But yeah, I just want to thank you so much for watching this video, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe so I can make more of them, because that's what I want, right? And I'll just see you in the next one. Bye bye!